Hey everybody, I hope you're doing good out there. It's me, Doug. Well, obviously you know that because you're here. But I'm not using my other computer right now, so you're not gonna get to see me. I know it's heartbreaking. You just get to look at my old ugly face. But we're having too much problems out of the laptop, so we're just gonna do this, and you're just gonna have to deal with looking at my picture. I know it's killing you, but that's just how it is. So yesterday on Twitter, I made a post. And I was like, "Hey, if you've got a comic, share the link, and we'll look at it." So we had a bunch of people dropping some links. So I'm gonna share screen right here, and we're gonna go through my Twitter thread there, and we're gonna take a look at some of these comics. So let's get started here on that. Woo! All right. Let's see. First, now let's refresh this right here. So we make sure nobody's added anything to it. Which I don't know why this is going a little slow. I have super mega awesome internet, which is the mega awesomest. All right. So we'll scroll way down here at the bottom. We'll start at the bottom and work our way up. If this poor old computer can handle running all this stuff at one time. Okay, so down here at the bottom, we have Wrath, Chapter 1 on Indiegogo. So we'll open that in a new tab. Like I said, maybe this won't break everything. At some point here, so we can have nice things and do nice stuff. Y'all just gonna have to tough it out today. I notice we got old Dave there in the chat. What's up, Dave? Glad to see you. Lorenzo popped by earlier. I don't know if he's still here or not. It's always good to see Lorenzo. You guys get to check out my super slow computer. Just being ridiculous. Yeah, so here we have Wrath Chapter 1. A young man discovers he can physically manifest the dark emotions of his traumatic childhood. And apparently, they did fund. They had a very reasonable goal, but they're still in demand. So, it's got some cool looking artwork there. They've got you can get a digital copy. They have a standard copy. I mean, look at this right here. This looks awesome. Now, how many pages is this? Does it say? Maybe it says over here. It just says chapter 1, so I don't know. But look at this. The artwork is really cool. It looks really good. This is probably one I'm gonna have to look more into because I'm totally interested in this. Oh, and look, it says Doug, and I'm a Doug, so Dougs are always cool. We got old Matthew Reese there in the chat, and here's Scott K, who this is his project. He says it's 34 pages. Dude, this is a good looking book, man. The artwork is really good. You've got a lot of the artwork posted up here, and you've got some pretty reasonable prices here too. $10. Yeah, this is awesome. So definitely go and check this out. I'm going to be sharing this stuff on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter at DG310, and I'll be sharing, retweeting this stuff and everything. So, oh, we got Sam popping up in the chat. Hey Sam, what's up? You didn't get the notification because the show is too awesome. Yeah, Reese, you got a wrench. My regular and semi-regular viewers, I'll give a wrench to. After I know you're going to pop in and out a few times and you're a cool dude, I'll give you a wrench. But anyways, go check out Wrath Chapter 1. This is an awesome looking book. And, I mean, it's got some great looking artwork here. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, this is one. Let's see. I'm gonna hit follow on it. Oh, don't do that. I'll be coming back to this one since my computer's being. Oh, and then Scott says this is also a Wicked publishing title. So, dude, Wicked has been knocking it out of the park. They got a lot of really cool books. Um, Pretty much everything they do is really cool. So that's another plus on this. One thing, Wicked will ship out the books. They ship them quick. They pack them well. I've got several of their books, and I'm really pleased with what I've got. So yeah, go check this book out. It looks great. I'm like I said, I'm going to follow it because this is one I'm interested in. So here we go back. Here's the link to my publisher's website. Let's see. So they don't have a link to their comic yet. They're publishing site. So we'll check that out later. Right now we want to pull up some actual comics. When they get some stuff, we'll pull it up. I don't really want to go wading through a website right now for with my super slow computer. Yeah, Reese says this is a family show, so I'm not going to repeat it word for word. But Reese says Wicked knows the dope butt poop. So you can translate that however you want to. Like I said, this is a family show, so I'm going to keep it clean. And here we have Epic Man by Dan Solano. And this is a web comic. And it's got some good artwork there. Very cool. I like that. Let's see. Go to previous. Let's see if we can load up a previous page here. Yeah, look at this. This is really cool. So definitely, and like I said, I'm gonna be sharing these links. These links, you can follow me on Twitter, and I'll be retweeting these. This is some awesome stuff here. Hopefully they'll collect this into a collection that you can buy or something, or because it look. I mean, this looks really great. And I know artwork's not everything. They gotta have story. They gotta have story too, but just from what I see here, I'm already super interested in what's going on. This is definitely something I'm going to have to go back into and look at. Fantastic looking artwork here. So yeah, go check out Epic Man. It looks great, and you can actually, here's the link up here, epicman.thecomicseries.com. So go check that out. That's fantastic looking. There's so many good books out there floating around that we don't even really know are out there. And that's why it's good to be sharing this stuff. And then here we go, 7-page sample of Space Precinct Zero. Let's open that up and give that a look. And I'm going to scroll on up and open a couple more of these. This one says for mature audiences. Let me check that one out. We might talk about it tomorrow. I want to make sure that we don't pop it up, bring it up and have a like super violent or nudity in it, because I don't want anybody to just be surprised and be like, "Oh no!" So let's see. The wrong game. Yeah, I totally failed. Yep. Matthew Reese, so super violent everywhere. The children. And like, what's sad? I'm sorry, my computer's so slow. It's not my internet. My internet is so fast. It's ridiculous. But my computer is trash, complete and utter trash. So here we have Space Precinct Zero, Chapter 1, Part 1. And this right here is a link to, I guess, a PDF. And this is kind of a preview of the stuff. It's manga inspired, which is cool. I like manga and anime. Uh, oh, it's got some good looking art here. Very, very manga influence there. Yeah, I'm digging this. And like this is stuff that people, not really talking about. We don't know what's out there. We need to be sharing each other's stuff and looking for stuff like this. Like all the projects I've pulled up today are fantastic. These are absolutely amazing looking projects. And the thing is, they're already out there. We're not having to wait like a year, 2 years. I mean, some of these, like this guy just got 7 pages up, but the rest of the book's supposed to be done by the end of the year. And if these are indie comics people, these are guys that's doing it for the love of comics. They all have day jobs. They're not sitting around 8 hours a day. They're doing this in their spare time. And this right here looks freaking awesome. This right here just totally these projects today are things I've never seen, and I'm already like drawn in. It makes me excited to find this stuff. These could be projects that explode or become something great in the future, just because of the time and love that's went into these pages. So definitely, we'll have to check out Space Precinct Zero. That is awesome looking. Really, really like that. So then we pulled up mostly safe space buckets here. Maybe mostly safe space buckets. That's okay. And it's a web comic. And we looked at some other web comics. Web comics are cool. Matthew Reese does web comics, and he's all right sometimes. Every once in a while. Yeah. So here we go. And web comics are cool. They're a lot of fun. You know, you can say that it's not high art or wherever you want to, but web comics are mostly they're more story driven than what we give them credit for, and they're taking very small amounts of space to tell a little story, and it's kind of an art. There's an art form to it. So yeah, here's mostly safe space buckets. So go check this out. There's plenty of you. I know you're like me. You spend a lot of time just killing time on the internet. Go check out some of these guys' comics. Excuse me. Let's see what else we got here. This one right here made me laugh so hard yesterday. I laughed and laughed and laughed when I saw this. Admiral Pizza. And it has a pizza advisory, delicious content. I laughed so hard. I can't wait to look at this one. Oh, Dan here sent me their books. These are Wicked books. We're going to do a look at these. He sent me the PDFs, so I'm going to check them out. We'll share some. I don't want to give the whole book away, but we'll share a few pages and we'll talk about their books here in the next couple of days when I get a chance to read through them. But I know that's Wicked stuff, and Wicked's doing a great job and it's got those guys on it. So we'll talk about theirs tomorrow. Let's see if we got an Admiral Pizza pulled up here. All right, here we go. Hello, my name is Admiral Pizza, and I would like to talk about eating pizza. Pizza powered superhero fights for truth, justice, and the Italian American way. So this is just a really cool little indie comic. You know, it just looks like just fun. And right here we have the eternal struggle: pineapple versus pizza, and it has Admiral Pizza in the middle saying, "Stop, you did." Oh man, this is making me laugh. The Scott K says, if you want random pizza related posts, follow Admiral Pizza. This is absolutely killer. So I mean, this right here is pure fun, complete and pure fun, and I like to see stuff like this. This is something else I'm going to have to check out. We all need to, you know, sometimes comics are too dark and too serious, and we do need pure fun. And this is one. This looks like 500% fun. On a scale of 1 to 10, it looks like a 25 in the fun department. Very cool. And here we have this right here was really cool. Marshall Lee that's working with me on one of my stories in Legends of Lone Wolf has a story in this Werewolves and Unicorns anthology. So that's really cool. Uh, I think the Kickstarter for it's over. Hopefully they'll be printing more copies because this is something that was really cool. If you got 100 days, 28 creators, 28 comics. So that's something I really want to look at. And Marshall is a great artist. I've seen a lot of his artwork, and I've seen a couple of the other people in this book. Really good guys and ladies. Okay, here we go. Let's look at this one. Number one. Yeah, so here we have Soulbound number one. Welcome to the new shop page. This is otherrealmstudio.com. Uh, and they have some books on here, but we've got Soulbound number one by the creator Paula Ritchie and artist Mia Pierce. Let's see. I don't see anything to preview the book here, but go and check that out if you want to. It's 32 pages on newsprint for $3 plus shipping. That's pretty cool. I like this here. Plot, characters, humor, and action carry the story without fan service or gore. Clean romance with no love triangle, no swearing, and no more nudity than a public beach. Some blood but no guts. That I appreciate the description here, because sometimes you don't really know, and I hate to just buy something and it be the most violent, terrible thing ever. I like to share my comics, and I like to share them with my nephews and with other people, and I don't want other people to, be like, "Oh, that's awful," and just completely turn them off from indie comics or comics in general. But I'll be retweeting these. I'll be trying to share these as much as possible. So we got a lot of really cool people with a lot of really cool projects, and we all can't get on massive YouTube channels, so we need to try to help each other out. Reese says, "I think I am too spicy." You're a little spicy sometimes, but no more than anybody else. Sometimes just being a seeker of truth and presenting truth, sometimes people take it the wrong way. We live in a society where we try to sugarcoat everything, and so, as a seeker of the truth, which you happen to be, sometimes people are a little put off by that. But I think you're a really good guy, and I appreciate you, and that's one reason I like going on your channel. I don't expect you to agree with everything I say, but I know that you will respect my opinion and you will listen and have a real discussion. And I appreciate that more than if you just agreed with me all the time. But anyways, we have Kyrie, the Curse of the Macedonian Scroll, and this is by Matt Krotz. Uh, this is a really good guy here. I follow him on Twitter. I've seen people share this book around. This is a really cool looking project, and it is funded, but it's still in demand. So if you want it, go pick it up. We'll look at some. But this has got good artwork, and I like the colors, and I like how they did something different with the lettering instead of just doing the white bubbles and black text. It really makes that pop. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Very cool. I like the artwork a lot. I like the colors. It's like here it's cool. It gives you this really cool feeling, and then you get this really warm. I don't know. I like that. I like the contrast of it, and I really like the way they did the text, different colors and stuff. This is a really awesome looking project. This is something really different, and this is the kind of stuff I gravitate towards. Different stuff, not your generic superhero stuff. And it seems like everything we've looked at today has been something different, something original. And that's what I like about indie comics. You know, I like Spider-Man and I like Batman. I like reading stuff like that. But we we've already got Spider-Man. We've already got Batman and Superman. So let's not copy that. And the indie scene is not. I mean, there's so much good stuff out here. It seems like the big two want to copy each other a lot, and if this one over here's got Superman, then this one over here's got to have a character that's the same. It's just kind of cheesy. But this is a great looking art. Very, very cool. 128 pages. That is very cool. And you can get, right now, the only thing you can get, I guess because they're in demand, um, the signed book. $20 and you get all that. I think that's a good deal. This is another one. I can't follow it because apparently I'm not signed in. But this is another one I'm very interested in. Go check this out. Good stuff. Let's see what we got here. Hyper Epics. I think it said Anthology Series. We'll open that link in a new tab. And then we got this one up here. We'll go ahead and open it in a new tab. Load. I'm pushing it to its limit. Yeah, and I appreciate Sam doing his moderation, his mod duties there, and dropping links in the chat. Go check out those books. Sam is a big supporter of indie comics. He's been a big supporter of mine and a good friend. He's a good guy, and I really appreciate him. So go check out the projects he's dropping in the chat. He likes good books, and he can definitely point them out. So here we have Hyper Epics. So it'll load up a little bit. Come on, computer. So what's this say up here? Our short Hyper Epics, all of them a mere 3 pages long with their own soundtracks, are packed with excitement, heart, and action. A throwback to what comic book stories used to be and can be again. Block and key. Cool. Is that Bogeyman? We got Phantom Squad, Mission 2, Road Rage, Curse of the Ghost Captain, Surrender, and you can read You can read these apparently. So this is all good looking stuff here too. Good artwork. Lots of different stuff. I like this werewolf here. Enter the wolf pack. Out of their depth. So yeah, go check out hyperepics.com. There's a lot of stuff here. You can read this stuff here, or you can get the print issues apparently. Issue 1 and issue 2. Very, very cool looking. So go check that out. Come on, computer. Let's start a GoFundMe for a new computer. Dave says, I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Any faster and she'll tear herself apart. Sam says the end of the year will be fun with a lot of the stuff arriving. Yeah, man. And I love it when a package comes in the mail and I can get my books. It's exciting. It's almost like Christmas. This here is one I've talked about before, and I love the whole concept of this book. This guy and his son have created these characters. His son's created the characters, and the dad is drawing them, and it's got some cool artwork. A dad and son team, to me, there's nothing cooler than that. And I mean, look at this right here. It looks awesome. And they need our help to hit their $1,500 goal. That is not a ridiculous goal at all. That is very reasonable. And I don't know why it hasn't hit the goal yet. And this right here, like I said, this totally got me. This comic is a passion project for me. I believe in my son's vision so much that I wanted to share it with the rest of the world. I just wanted to share with the rest of the world just a small sample of his creativity. We may not set the world on fire, but a fire only needs a spark to spread. This is our spark. I had to take a second there, because that just kind of hits me, man. I love the whole thing, father and son. Yes, sir. That's fantastic. It's a 48-page book with more pages for fan art and other supplemental content. It says the book is 85% done pencil and ink wise, and they're coloring it right now. And the funds are going to print the book. So, I mean, come on. This has got to, you guys got to check this out. This got to hit on the heartstrings at least. That at least will make you want to check it out. We've got some very, very reasonable perks. Here's 2 copies for $30. Here is one physical copy for $15. For 48-page book that's in an indie book, that's not unreasonable. And you got to realize, these guys, I know where they're coming from, because as a small guy in the indie scene, it actually costs more money to print less books. The more books you print, the cheaper it is. So they might be paying for a 48-page book. They're probably paying $4, $5, $6 a piece to print these. Then they've got to get bags and boards. They've got to handle them. They got to get all the envelopes. They got to ship them. That's a lot of work for just a very small amount of money. So I appreciate the work putting into this, and this is worth $15. You know, I love this, and I love this cover right here, the super fan variant that's totally got the Batman and Robin thing on it. So cool. That's my favorite right there. Go check this out. Share this book. This needs some love. It needs to get made. This is a project that I want to see out there. So go and share this. Tell everybody to back it. Tell everybody to back everything on here. We've looked at some really good projects so far today. Take a minute here and see what the chat's saying. He wants to see it, and I backed it the first time. Uh, and I'm a little light on Indiegogo money right now, so I haven't been able to back everything. I'm following a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of these books like that one that I want to back. The art is really amazing as well. Yeah, the art is really good. I really, really like that. Sam says the Unbreathable Skunk Girl is at the printers. That's awesome. I'm glad that Manny had success in his book. Manny's a really good guy. So here, let's look at Holgrave on Tapas. This will be another. And the great thing about Tapas is you can go here and read a lot of really good projects for free. I know Mior, who's working with crypto on his story in Legends of the Lone Wolf. He's got a whole Tapas series. But look at this. This is really cool. Very manga influenced here. Oh, this is a Carl. Amateur Carl. This dude is always in Matthew Reese's chat. And he is a very cool guy. And he likes a lot of the old school uh, manga and anime. I can totally see the influence there. I saw some of the Mega Man stuff he drew, and I loved it. This right here, definitely go check this out. This dude is an awesome dude, and he's a very good artist. Look at this. He needs to come and draw a book for me. We need to do a manga style book. But yeah, I love this. Go check out Holgrave. Go follow Carl on Twitter. I didn't realize it was him because it says Carl Stavania, and I'm used to his other profile picture. And we've got old Sportman here. We'll pull that. We'll open that. I've talked about games. You definitely need to go check out Wolverton comicbook.com. Right now, if you buy issue 2 for $5, he'll send you issue 1 for free. And you order it, and it'll be there in just a couple days because the dude is on the ball. He's a great dude. He's got a very cool concept, and his comics are quality. So definitely go check that out. Let's see what we got here. We got Sportman. So I backed this one on Indiegogo. I know it's another wicked book. I can't wait to get this. It's going to be so cool. So definitely you can go to getsport.com. You know, they've got all their stuff here. You can pre-order the book. All this stuff. But Sportman is an awesome character by an awesome team of really, really cool people. So go check them out. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my book, and when I do, we're gonna look at it on here, talk about it. So we've also Mr. Reese here that's in the chat. He does web comics as well. So we're gonna pull it up. I know a bunch of books. Just be patient, and we got a lot of really good stuff. Scott says Sportman is always good, clean, fun. Exactly. And you know, I like books that are a little rough and got some violence and whatnot in it. But I'm a big fan of good, clean family fun as well. So here's Matthew Reese's Forces of Good and Evil.net. You can read this stuff on here. It's I've read some of it. Forces of Good and Evil presents A Day in the Life Part 1. The Deadly Bee. I wish I was the Deadly Bee. I don't know how this works on here. I don't use this computer to do a lot. I mostly use this computer to order random comics and do my business on. But there's a bunch of stuff here. One thing I like about Mr. Reese is he's got tons of ideas. He's constantly working on books. I backed his Indiegogo for my mind's gone blank, for Vox Popular. I'm looking forward to getting that. I think Mr. Reese has a good. Hang on. Sorry about that. Allergies killing me. I think Mr. Reese has got a good head on his shoulders and able to tell a good story. And that's what I'm really looking forward to in the Expositioner, is a good detective story. We don't see a lot of good detective work anymore, not even from the world's greatest detective, the Batman. This here is by my good buddy. You know, if you've heard bad things about him, they're not true. He's a good guy. So Sam's been pimping this one out in the chat. We've looked at it a time or two. But this is Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun. This is a very cool story with some really good artwork. He's got 36 backers. They got 16 days to go. Let's get in there and make this happen. It's a 48-page comic, but they've got tons of stretch goals, and they can make the book a lot bigger. So, you can get the book for $20 and it's signed. This artwork here is absolutely killer. It's a great looking book. It's got like that kind of modern Hanna-Barbera look to it. Like if they were doing a retro Scooby-Doo, it's not the retro Scooby-Doo, but it wanted to look like it. That's the kind of look this has got to me. And it's drawn by Josh Spencer, and he's a really good artist. And they got some really good colors on that. So go check that out. It's about vampires. This guy right here is my favorite guy. I can't remember his name, but I wanted to do a comic book just about him because he looks awesome. And here's another link for Reese's Ideal Comics. So definitely go check that out. He's a good dude with lots and lots of stories, and he's one of the mods on my channel, so he's a good dude. So we've got a couple that I'm going to have to go over in the next few days and read and before we share them. But I actually got something in the mail today. We'll see if I can use my phone here as a camera so we can open up this turd. Yeah, Sam's right on Megawatt. It's good stuff. He still has time, but needs to pick it up. I want to see them succeed. They got some good stuff going on. I'll mute my audio on this. Oh, sorry. There I am. Let's see. So, yeah, you can see my old messy desk here. There's my camera. My Sega Genesis. There's a $10 bill. My microphone. But I got this package in the mail. It's got my address on it, but that's not hard to find on the internet. So, we'll cut this open real quick and see what's in here. Got this old crappy multi-tool. I think I got it at the dollar store for like $1. I don't have the good knife. It's laying in there in another room. Matthew Reese says that crypto character is Machismo. Yeah, it seems like I knew that. But I can't remember anything anymore. I don't know if it's I'm getting old or if I'm just crazy. This is hard to do with one hand, guys. And if you're waiting for comic book stuff, you're going to be disappointed because this ain't no comic book stuff. This is part of my retro gaming phase that I'm into right now. Got the retro USB AVS. This thing is, got my camera crooked there for you. This is like a modern take on the Nintendo. It's not an emulator system like the Retron 5. This is all hardware running Nintendo games, and it can run the EverDrive and all that stuff. But it also runs Famicom games. It's got the 4-player thing built in. Uh, does USB, not USB, HDMI. Runs it in 720p. It's pretty awesome. So I'm really excited about this. I'll probably be doing some video game reviews and crap on it here for long. So if you guys like video games, that might be something for you. I don't know how many. I know Reese there. We was talking about video games the other day. But with this and being HDMI and whatnot, I'll be able to stream some retro games, play some of my favorites. So I hope y'all had a decent time hanging out and looking at indie comic books. There's so many. We went through them just shortly today. But if Scott is not too busy, we might have him on and have him talk about his book some and try to promote it a little bit, because I like the look of his book, and we need to get some of these books out there. Good looking stuff. So I'll hit you up, Scott, on Twitter, and we'll try to set something up if you want to. And if you don't want to come on, that's fine. We'll just look at your book more in depth on here. But I want to start sharing more indie books instead of sharing drama and bullcrap. Let all the big channels have their drama and their crap. All they're doing is losing everybody. Let's promote each other. Let's promote some good indie comic books. And there's a whole world out there that we can reach. We just need to start reaching out instead of closing the door and running people out. We need to open the doors wide open and invite everybody in. That's my little sermon for today. Dave says, dollar bills, yo. You're right, Dave. And don't forget, taxation is theft. Bears' lives matter. And also, I'm going to plug myself here since we're talking about indie comics. If you haven't picked up Legends of the Lone Wolf, it's still in demand. It's getting closer and closer to finished every day. I don't know if we're going to hit our goal or not. It was supposed to be out by the end of the month. May not happen. But if not, it'll still be out for the end of the year. And if something happens and it's not out by the end of the year, then I'll apologize greatly. We're all just regular people working day jobs trying to get this book done. And with family and stuff like that, I understand people being late. So it happens. But I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go plug this Nintendo box in and see how it runs. See if it even works, because I bought it off the eBays. But I hope y'all have a good day. And come back tomorrow. Same Doug time, same Doug channel. And I'll talk at you later. Before we go, Matthew Reese says take those dollars and buy Ideal Comics mini comics on Comic Central. Do it! Y'all have a good one.